All right, friends, it's T-Man, and I'm back with another video. And I'm going to do a recap, man. Yes, I'm just going to recap something that I've talked about before. I guess people still don't understand. You have to fucking say it. I've done it on my old channel. I've done it on my new channel. I have to repeat these things over again and again. There's crazy people like Blaha and other mentally ill, sick people out there that do not understand how muscles are built. They think hyperplasia doesn't exist and hypertrophy doesn't exist. They don't even know what the fuck hypertrophy is. Hypertrophy means that something is getting bigger. If I inject your balls with water, right, will they not hypertrophy? If I take a hammer and I fucking hit you in the brains, will your head not hypertrophy? Does that mean you built a fucking muscle because I injected water in your balls and I hit you with a hammer in the head? No, of course not. It doesn't. That's not muscle hypertrophy. Now, let's say, yeah, you have muscles in your arm, right? Okay, take a hammer and I fucking smash your fucking arm on one side, right? It's gonna hypertrophy. What is that? Bruising, water, fucking, whatever, inflammation. Your muscles can hypertrophy through inflammation. Is that permanent? No, it's temporary. Now, if you load a bunch of glycogen in your muscles and they protrude, yes? Is it permanent? No, it's not permanent. It's transient. Even the pump is transient. It can come and it can go, and it can blow up and it can shrink. Now, what is a myofibrillar exactly? What is a myofibrillar? Think about that. Well, somebody will say, there's no such thing as myofibrillar hypertrophy. Then what type of hypertrophy is there then exactly? What the fuck? There's two types of hypertrophy. You can read it on NCBI. Did they fucking make it up? There's myofibrillar hypertrophy and sarcoplasmic. But one can exceed the other. One can exceed the other. And somebody asks, how could sarcoplasmic be fake? It's still proteins. Yeah, it's glycogen proteins. It isn't based on contractile. And it's not based on myofibrillar growth either, is it? And what? Are you thinking that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy donates myonuclei to support further muscle growth, like it says in MND Size fucking limit? See what I mean? I think people don't know anything about bodybuilding out there. They think they know it all, but they don't know anything. Me personally, I don't know anything. I told you that before. I'm a fucking human being. I don't know anything, dude. Get it? I have to go off my experiences and everything. I have to try everything out and figure it out on my own. Before this science shit and YouTube ever came out, I figured it out on my fucking own. I didn't go and ask a million questions of somebody. I've seen something, I heard something, but I figured it out on my own. But the majority of people on here ask me crazy questions, bro. And then also, when their mouth opens, sometimes when people's mouths opens on their channels, only shit comes out. They think they invented or created something, or they thought up something, or they think they know something and they don't know shit. Jack shit, get it? Now I'm going to read this. It's called Different Modes of Hypertrophy in Skeletal Muscle. And there are numerous reports. I'm not going to bring them all. If you're smart enough, just type fucking eccentric exercise. And shitloads of stuff is going to come out endlessly. You can read about eccentric and DOMs and a whole bunch of shit. And hyperplasia, whatever. So this section right here, the different modes of hypertrophy. Hypertrophy means that something is getting bigger. Something is getting bigger. What that something is, it could be anything, okay? Stress hormones cause... sorry, this isn't the one. Hold on. This is the one. So this section here, different modes of hypertrophy, you'll find this section in there. You'll highlight it for you even sometimes. So read here from the top. Hypertrophy is defined as an increase in the ratio of cytoplasm in the nucleus, whereas hyperplasia is defined as the nuclear division. What is nuclear division? If myonuclear domain size limit has reached a ceiling limit during hypertrophic process, beyond where the satellite cell can donate any more extra nuclei to support further muscle growth, then what do you need? You need nuclear division. And what is hyperplasia? Based on nuclear division, it says here, right? And an increase in what? Number of cells. So hyperplasia means a growth in number of cells. You get more cells. Now, can your prostate hyperplasia? Yes. Can it hypertrophy? Yes. the cell can get either bigger or you could get more cells there and then they increase in size. Duh. So can muscles increase, can the number of cells in the muscle fibers increase? Yeah. How do they increase? Through muscle damage. When they get micro injured. Get it, man? And so how does it donate its nuclei? It says defined as nuclear division. What is this nuclear division? Well, the progenitor donates its what? Its fucking myonuclei to that fucking myonuclear domain size limit, right? So if it's based on nuclear division, what is that? It's going to increase the myonuclear domain size limit. How does it do it? By donating fucking its nuclei, dumbass. So, and an increase in what? In the fucking number of cells, man. Fuck sakes. So fat fuck over there on his channel, you know, fat fuck that keeps calling me genetic yeast. That piece of shit, that's why I'm making this video. Because that fucking guy, and I got nothing against him. I don't call him names or say anything about his channel. But he's fucking so stupid. He thinks he's smart. He actually fucking knows something. You think you fucking know something. You don't know fuck all. Why do you think they do these fucking tests, you fucking retard? They do these fucking tests to find out what the fuck they are. So you saying that fucking... oh, by the way, you said in your video, in one of your fucking stupid ass videos, you said that I stole it off you, about 40 pounds of poop. Man, I said that in my old videos on my old channel 4, 5, 10 years ago, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I never copy other channels. Why the fuck would I copy your channel? Give me one fucking reason why the fuck I would copy your channel. You're a fucking loser, bro. You're fat. You're ugly. You're unattractive. All you do is lift a fucking heavy weight all day. And you don't even need to do that because you have enormous amount of muscle fibers. You're a mesomorph. It's kind of obvious. So why the fuck are you lifting? You're a fucking slave, you asshole. You're a fucking slave, dude. Get it? Now let me finish fucking reading this, okay? Before you give me a fucking headache. So it says here in contrast, so it's defined as nuclear division. Hyperplasia is defined as nuclear division increase in cells. In contrast, hypertrophy and skeletal muscle is thought to what? Involve an increase in the number of nuclei, as well as an increase in cytoplasmic volume. Hypertrophy of skeletal muscle, therefore, incorporates part of what? The definition of what? Hyperplasia. Yeah, fuck. You can't increase the myonuclear domain without hyperplasia because it reached an MND, it reached a fucking ceiling limit during hypertrophic process beyond where the satellite cell could donate any more extra nuclei to that domain. So it's based on an adaptation process. And I fucking have put this in my fucking community center. I've put report after report after report. I fucking make videos on it. Fucking I have over in my fucking channel is over 880 videos in it on there, bro. For fuck's sakes. Are you that fucking stupid? At first I thought maybe you were actually smart writing in my comment section. You're writing some intelligent stuff. But now I see when I listen to your videos, you're a fucking idiot, guy. You're so fucking dumb. You don't know anything. And you don't need to grow any more muscles because you're not an ectomorph. You're a fucking mesomorph. So why the fuck are you lifting in the gym for? For what purpose are you lifting for? You want to gain more muscle? What kind of muscle are you going to gain there? Fucking fluid? Fucking ATP? Fucking sarcoplasmic muscle? Fucking glycogen, bro? Remember, for every gram of glycogen, 3 grams of water are drawn between the skin and muscle into the muscle. And you saying it's for the visual aspect, and you're saying it's not fucking artificial? It's artificial. It's a type of artificial muscle growth. If one is taken off the other one is tangible, you can feel it. But anyways, as far as, what does this say here? I can't read the bottom part. I'd have to open this now. It'll tell you more about it. It says, as far as complicated additional nuclei, and then it talks more about the nuclei, whatever. Now here's another one. I'll read this one too. The study of effects of stress, skeletal muscle function on geriatrics. Well, here's the thing. Stress hormones causes catabolism of muscle proteins, thereby decreasing the muscle strength. Now, if you want to increase the muscle strength, here's another way, and I've mentioned this before in a growth state. When protein synthesis exceeds this breakdown, what happens is if you're in an anabolic growth state, eating in an anabolic growth state, then that means the catabolic hormone has been shut off. It's been converted to an androgen, so it doesn't have to compete with the myocytic fucking androgen receptor. Get it? Making you anabolic. Therefore, it's suppressed. It has suppressed the it suppressed the catabolic hormone. Get it? It doesn't exist anymore. Has converted it to an androgen. Doesn't compete with the myocytic androgen receptor. And we all know that myocytic androgen receptor is what? Controls the strength, but not the mass of the limb fucking muscles. Get it, dude? So this whole creatine shit and all that, it's all bullshit. The strength, this, that, whatever. It may have something there, maybe increasing some of these proteins to make these androgen receptors somewhere for the androgens to bind, but it doesn't do a whole lot. So people thinking, what is giving you this forced production? Well, energy it adds to forced production, but sarcoplasmic hypertrophy does not make you strong. Get it? Myofibrils make you strong, not fluid. All that fluid that's hanging around the myofibrils. I'm not saying the sarcoplasmic in the cell doesn't make you stronger, but if that cell is mutated and it gets bigger more 2-3 times, you can become weakened. Get it? It's not a normal process. It's a mutation. That's why there's a domain size limit. The muscle cells can only get so big, and then you need more of these cells to continue growth. Get it, man? So yeah. Through cytoplasm. Christ, I think people don't know anything fucking out there, man. Christ, man. You need to work on yourself, fatty guy, fatty nutcase, or whatever the fuck you call yourself. So, I mean, like I said here, what else does it say? Further stress hormones induce oxidative damage in the skeletal muscle and thereby interferes with its quality and function. Yeah, it does. That's why weightlifting, it ages you, lifting weights like a lifting slave. So please tell me, I'd love to know, why the fuck do you lift weights? If you're already so big and you have a lot of muscle fibers, why the fuck are you lifting there? You must have some natural strength. What's your natural strength? Why don't you test your natural strength and see how fucking strong you are? I'm not talking about your practicing lifting fucking strength there, dude. Why don't you find out what the fuck your natural strength is? Do you even fucking know? No, you don't know anything. Study of the effects of stress on skeletal muscle geriatrics. Okay, so yeah, I went through this already. I posted this up recently too. Excretion of the termination of inducing remodeling in skeletal muscle. Exercise-induced adaptations involve the what? The response of myofibrillar damage. Oh, geez, is that how it works? Increase contractile output and growth of myofiber. And yeah, maybe I say myofibrillar, myofibrils. I could be eloquent and say myofibrils, but I'd have to stop and pronounce it constantly. So it's fucking annoying to do that. Anyways, here's another one, okay? Development of hypertrophy. Since initiation of an exercise regime can lead to muscle damage that must be repaired. To why? It must be repaired to execute future bouts. So if that muscle is not repaired, then it cannot initiate what? It cannot execute future bouts of exercise, like it says there. See that? If it says here, exercise regime can lead to muscle damage that must be repaired to execute future bouts of exercise. Now, why does the repeated bout effect protect muscle from a repeated bout of muscle damage? See what I mean? Why does it do that? Because it must be repaired to execute future bouts of what? Exercise. Yeah, has to be. You'd be fucked. But anyways, I hope that helped, man. Some people piss me off. I watch people's videos. I don't really attack or say things about other people, but I listen to them if they're gonna call me out in their videos. You know what I mean? If they're gonna call me names and call me out, call me genetic yeast and shit. Meanwhile, they're fucking nasty, fat, and disgusting, and fucking stupid, and a fucking loser. Bro, you don't know anything fucking about me, man. You don't know jack shit about me, where I've been or what I've done in my life. I'm fucking practically 57 years old. I've done a lot more than you ever done. I've been places where you never been. I'm an animal. I'm a different kind of animal. A kind of animal that you've never fucking seen before in your entire fucking life. Okay, dude? You don't know anything about me. So don't go making up shit about me that I ripped off your thing about saying poop fat fucking 40 pounds of poop. I've said that in my videos numerous times. I've mentioned lots of stuff in my videos. I've brought out fucking scientific reports that nobody does on their fucking channels. I bring out real proof and I don't make up stuff. I don't call people names. I don't make up shit. Get it? I don't have to make up anything. I don't have to make up false stuff and say shit like, oh, hyperplasia doesn't exist, bro. Get it? Because here's the science. It proves it. They tell you it exists. So what the fuck are you talking about? Are you that fucking stupid you can't read these things? You came off, you know, in the beginning you came off as being intelligent. But now I see you're just like everybody else. You understand me? A slave, dude. You're a slave. I'll see you in the next video, guys. I gotta go. This was really not an attack on the people on my channel. Just, the guy was annoying me. I listened to his videos, thought they were interesting at first, but then it started getting annoying when he started calling me in his videos, but calling me names. It just got fucking annoying at some point. Because the guy thinks he's better than people. Well, when you think you're better than other people, you're not. Believe me. See what I mean? You're not. You're crazy if you think that. Anyways, I gotta go. Ciao.